11:15 a.m. Wherever you guys are tuning in, if you're catching this live, I appreciate you. This is Johnny. As you do your check-ins, I'm going to just go over this live. Guys, while I was going to bed last night, I'm an early riser. I get up every morning around 4:45 a.m., 5 a.m., and then I try to go to bed. I'm an old head. You guys are going to think I'm a nerd. I don't care. I try to go to bed between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m., right? So right when I'm getting ready for bed, I'm shutting everything down. I start getting these notifications, one after another. The first one was Francisco Rodriguez, and I already posted it on our YouTube group. If you guys are unaware, go to the YouTube page. There's a post section, so I keep everybody up to date, kind of like a news ticker, what's going on. And Francisco Rodriguez failed a drug test against Galal Yafai. So this has a lot of legs to it, right? I posted. I went to bed seeing how that was going to simmer. I put it in our Facebook group, put it on my Instagram, and yeah, he failed a drug test. And guys, I can't remember another time. And if you guys were following my channel, I was live streaming that fight, and I was saying it while I was watching it. I had done weeks of tape on Francisco Rodriguez. We talked about his career. We talked about him being long in the tooth, even though he was 32. And I was like, I'm not going to be surprised if this dude pops. I mean, I wasn't the only one saying it, you know, and when this news comes out, it's so messed up to say that I wasn't surprised. It is so complex, though, because we'll get to the minuscule bit. I had a 13-leg parlay that was working saucy. I hit a 13-leg parlay. It was going to pay huge, and the only loss on that was the goddamn Galal Yafai loss. So my parlay got starched. That affected me. I'm crying. Here's me boo-booing. I was salty. I was like, how did I get this wrong, man? I thought Galal Yafai was... And Yafai got beat up. Okay, forget about me. My parlay got toast, right? Whatever. Galal Yafai gets beat up for the entire fight. Now we have to talk about the health of the fighter. And even if the fight gets overturned, even if the decision gets overturned, even if Rodriguez gets suspended, Galal Yafai has damage. I mean, we can never measure the long-lasting effects. Hopefully, he doesn't have any long-lasting effects. But if you watch that fight, I think Rodriguez threw over 1,000 punches. I'd like to see what he landed with. It was insane. Rodriguez's output in the very last round was just like it was in the first round. People were saying when it was happening that this could have been the case. And more importantly, guys, I told you before the fight, there was this mysterious fight that Rodriguez had in Texas right before that they tried to expunge. It was an 8-rounder that Rodriguez won, but then the decision got overturned. And usually when decisions get overturned, it's when a fighter loses. He had won it, and it didn't go public. Everyone's like, why the hell did Rodriguez? Why did that get overturned in Texas? You know what I mean? And so now you have, turning the page. Now you have to say, Eddie Reynoso, mate, what is going on? And I'll just leave it at that. You guys can say whatever you want. You can defend whatever you want. The facts are the facts. The stats are the stats. History books are written for a reason. Look it up. Look how many fighters in recent memory, if not in that camp, are connected to that camp either before they fought with him or after they fought with him. Just because Ryan popped when he was with Derek, all these sort of... Look how many fighters are connected to Eddie Reynoso who pop. It's insane. And then I thought I was ready to go to bed. I thought I was all right. I get a notification 10 minutes later last night about Imam Khataev. Now, the reason why that affects us directly is because one of my locks of the week going into this weekend was Morrell over Khataev. Now, I have the website up right now. I just watched an interview with David Morrell, and Morrell says that he doesn't care. He says that Morrell says that he's still going to fight Imam Khataev. And Khataev popped dirty in 2024. He was given a 2-year ban, and then he popped dirty again after Derval Palacio, the fight in Australia. So all in all, our sport needs some cleaning up to do. Tony Harrison. I just saw the Tony Harrison sign. All right, that's about 5 minutes of a rant. I can connect with you guys now. What's up, everybody? I'm just reading these comments now. I had to get that out. If you guys haven't seen my uploads on the channel under my playlist Fight Prediction, you can see the breakdowns, analysis, and prediction, the edited versions of all the fights this weekend. Khataev was juicy. Yep, I know. Did they take the fight off? Let's see. Guys, let's open up our sports book real quick. Because Landslide said that they took the fight off. I'm going to be salty if they did. Yeah, I don't see it. Same. I don't see it. I don't see it. They must have took it off. Insane. Insane. I mean, are they going to give me my money back? Yeah, so my sports bet app actually refunded me the bet. Yeah, IBA. It wasn't the IBA though. It was the ITA. Did you guys see that? I'm pretty sure it wasn't the IBA or the IKA. Check that out. I was reading the article. I shared the article in our group. I'm not sure it was the IBA. This is it. Yeah, he tested with the ITA, which is the International Testing Agency. So, guys, it wasn't a sanctioning body. It wasn't the WBC, WBA, WBO, or IBA. It was one of these international testing agencies. And I shared this article. If you guys want to read that article, it's in the group. Go to posts. You'll see I linked it. I'm going to have to do a little bit of rearranging with my locks of the week. But, guys, a little bit of breaking info for the channel. I do have a new feature on my channel. If you see it in these comments, some of the boys have certain icons. That means that they subscribed to my insider group. So it's a small monthly fee. I think it's maybe a couple bucks a month. You subscribe to it, you become a Johnny Says Boxing Insider, and then you get special features, new releases, individual videos, and I'm going to be putting, moving forward, my locks of the week. I'll still be putting my parlays up, my long parlays up for everybody, but a little bit of an add-on. In that VIP group, you'll be getting the lock of the week, and I'm going to have to give you a new lock of the week because I love the Imam Khataev to get stopped against Morel, and now it looks like that fight's not going down. So we'll scramble, and we'll get it done. It's no option for me to